Hi children, good morning. How are you? Welcome back to our session. So what's our topic is going on? Reproduction in plants. Is it? So in the last class we have seen about the pollination. Is it? Now today's class, let me see what do you mean by the fertilization. What do you mean by fertilization? The cell. So inside the flower which we are having, that is nothing but the cell. The cell which results after the fusion of gametes is called as zygote. What do you mean by the zygote? The cell which results after fusion of the gametes is called as zygote. The process of fusion of male and female gametes, that is to form the zygote. We need the two also, that is the male and the female. The process of fusion of male and female gametes is called as fertilization. What do you mean by fertilization? The process of fusion of male and female gametes is called as fertilization. The zygote develops into an embryo. So, what will happen? The zygote, it is going to develop into an embryo. So, this is about the fertilization. And next, let me go for fruits and seed formation. How does the fruits it is going to give for us, and we will see the seeds also inside of that. So, after fertilization, the ovary grows into a fruit. Where is the flower we are having? Down. Already we have seen in the figure. There we will be having that ovary. That only it is going to develop as the fruit. And other parts of the flower will be fall off. What is that? Petals, sap. These are all will be fallen down. The fruit is the ripened ovary. So, what we are having that down of the flower, it is the ripened ovary. The seeds develop from the ovals. The seeds contains an embryo closed in the protective seed coat. So, it is going to cover with the protective seed coat. So, seeds will be, some will be the hard and some will be like the juicy one. Some fruits are fleshy and juicy. Example, mango, orange, papaya, grapes, these are all, it will be having so much pulp and also it is juicy one. But few of the fruits will be very hard. What is that? Some fruits are hard like almonds and walnuts. It will be very hard. We can see in the picture also. Okay children? And next let me see what is that? Seed dispersal. Next our topic is seed dispersal. Seeds of a plant get dispersed to different places and form different plants at different places. So how? These seeds are dispersed by water, wind and animals. If you take a flower, if it is dry one, just you blow, then what will happen? That flower will be dispersed through the air and it goes somewhere. There it is going to be on the land. It comes as a new plant. So like that. And through the water, if you, what is that? Through the air it comes and fall on the water. So through the water also it will be moves from one place to another place, it gets planted. Example, if you are eating any other fruits like what we call mango, grapes, and inside the fruit what we will do children? We are going to throw it. Is it? There it is going to plant as the new plant. Is it? Yes. So like this. And few of the birds also will eat that fruits. Then what it will do? It is going to throw to the another place. It won't sit there only and it won't eat. And some of the fruits which it has eaten by the birds, it will not be digested. It is going to excrete it out. That if it is fallen down, that also will be formed as a new plant. So like this, the seed also will be dispersed through the water, wind and animals. I'll show you a small video. Through the video, you can understand this concept. So by this, we have completed our chapter. What is that? Reproduction in plants. So in the next class, let me meet with the new topic. Okay? Watch the video, and what and all I have written on the blackboard, you have to note down in your notebooks. Okay? Thank you, children.
We learned the fertilization process and what it leads to. The process helps in the formation of fruits and seeds enclosed in them. The seeds are the structures containing the embryo within. Now all that's required is proper rooting of the seeds in the soil. This will result in germination and thus growth of a new plant. But now the question arises, how are these seeds fixed in the soil? Do they always get rooted near the parent plant from where they arise? Or sometimes at distances as well? Seeds can be dispersed to nearby or distant places as well, all thanks to the process of seed dispersal. The process by which seeds are dispersed to distant places by various agents is known as dispersal of seeds. Who are these agents? Seeds are transferred to various places by factors such as the wind, water, explosion, and animals. These agents make the process of dispersal of seeds easier. Let's now discuss about this process in detail. Our first agent of dispersal is the wind. Seeds of plants like dandelions have parachute-like or hair-like structures attached that are so light in weight that they easily get carried away by the wind. Thus, even the seeds get carried to distant places. What is the next agent we have in our list? It's water. Fruits which float, such as those of the lotus and coconut palm, are carried by water. You won't believe that coconuts can travel for thousands of kilometers across seas and oceans. Hard to believe, but they do. What is the next type of dispersal? Let me name it for you. It's called the dispersal by explosion. Did I just say explosion? You heard me right. Then what exactly explodes in a plant? In some cases, fruits or pods containing seeds burst on their own. The pods dry and split open suddenly with considerable force, which throws the seed at a distance. What are the examples of such type? We have plants like broom and peas which belong to this category. Now these were all the abiotic agents. Last in the list are the biotic agents which we need to have a look at. Biotic means living organisms. So are animals also responsible for dispersal of seeds? Yes, they are. Tell me one thing. What do we do with the seeds after eating juicy fruits? We generally throw away the seeds, right? Yes, that is how seeds from a plant growing in one area reach a completely different area. Plants are even benefited with the seed dispersal by animals. To understand this, let's take the simple example of birds. Birds also relish on the juicy fruits that have seeds within. In many cases, the seeds of the plants are too tough to germinate if planted directly into the soil. Now, if such a fruit is consumed by a bird, then the seed does not get digested in the bird's body and is thrown away directly. However, the hard seed cover softens a bit due to the chemical activity of the acids present in the bird's stomach. So as the seed passes through the bird's gut, it gets soft, and when it drops on the ground and gets rooted, it becomes easy for the seed to germinate. This is how animals can help in far and wide dispersal of seeds. Can you name some seeds which belong to this category? Blackberry, cherry, apple, and so many pulpy fruits have seeds that are dispersed by animals. Now tell me, why do we need this dispersal process? I mean, what will happen if the seeds from the parent plant get planted near it? Being near the parent plant would severely affect the growth and development of both the plants. And why so? The two will start competing for sunlight and water.